Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. I feel like I'm so awkward in my intros. Anyway, so in between doing Taylor's part and coming back to Chelsea's, running around, looking at stuff, trying to figure out that light. If you know, I noticed something. If you notice, I've been swinging my cursor around over these things. These cushions can do something. I have no idea what yet. I haven't touched them, so... Okay.
The zipper on this cushion's stuck. I'll need something to help me open it.
Oh, is there anything in that? I guess not. We have these. What is this?
It's a safe key. Well, the key to the safe is safe with me.
Yeah, sure. Let's go open up the safe. Now, if there's bulbs in here, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it.
The picture looks similar to the one downstairs, except the one downstairs had 3 numbers on it.
What picture is similar? Oh, that one. Yeah, it was 376. Oh.
Security card. And another security card. Like I haven't seen 1,000 of these in my life.
Oh, okay, so we just get the card for down there. If I had had that this whole time, I wouldn't have been confused. Fair enough. The confusion reigns supreme. Alright. Huh.
Yeah, Margaret made sure this place was soundproof. There's blood all over the floor. Doesn't look fresh, but it's troubling.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's my apartment from my old UI of U days.
Ha.
The glass is shattered. Was something trying to get in or out?
I'm assuming that would be our friend the Morlock. And I don't want to.
Now there's something you don't typically see in a residential home.
I'm gonna quick save it, and now I'm gonna hit this.
That's the interocitor IQ measurement system. I should try this baby out and see what a genius I am.
Don't text. You may not like what you find. Dr. Zaius was right. A man like you is inferior to the simian in every way.
he's an imbecile or whatever. The IQ measurement tool. Interocitor only use genuine interocitor parts. So plus equals peace.
It's a chemical mixer for creating medicine. I'll need to place a vial filled with alcohol and valerian flowers in here to create medicine for Mantis. Looks like something unethical happened in here. Oh, it's an IV stand. That's about as far as my medical knowledge goes.
So, okay, am I still supposed to have a,
Now, there's something you don't typically see in a residential home.
am I supposed to have the seeds grown by now? Because that's still a questionable part in what we're doing.
There's more books in here than in my county library. Cursed government spending cuts.
So, because we still need to grow the plant. Alright, well, let's look at this.
I've assembled the spirit radio. Tonight will be my first attempt to contact my husband. The radio is working. I hear voices that are incoherent, eerie, and tantalizing. There must be some way to amplify the power. My last attempt was a near disaster, similar to what happened to Tesla back in 1899. The frequency caused a vibration that increased until I thought the house would split in two. I had to smash the radio. Now I have to start all over. I don't want to get my hopes too high, but I believe I've made contact. I brought the radio into the lab, and I swear that being close to Charles's cryo chamber has intensified the signal. I'm sure it's his voice, but I can't understand what he's saying. I've recorded hours of the voice and had experts analyze the audio from every angle. We've deciphered 3 words: void, return, immortal. I've reached an impasse. I wonder if the Tesla egg, could it amplify the radio's power? It's been weeks since I've heard Charles's voice on the spirit radio. I wonder if the Gideon parasites have moved ahead without me and brought him back to life. It's been years since I made an entry in this video journal. Charles is dead and lost to me forever, and I will die soon. The translator lives, and one way or another, whoever sees this, Mantis, Mason, it's up to you to stop the translator.
Stopping the translator isn't going to be easy, and the Tesla egg and spirit radio seem to be the keys. Somehow, the information Margaret Leonard took to the grave needs to be uncovered. Is that even possible? I have an eerie feeling it is.
Unless we need the head to work with the spirit radio itself.
This machine monitors electrical activity in your heart. Looks like something unethical happened in here.
Alright, so, okay, how... This goes back to the question of... So I need to put the vial in here. Like, I get that. How do I make this the thing grow? Like, where's the light? I'm still not sure where that is.
Well, that won't work.
Alright, Hitty. Dang it. Was that supposed to close the door? So I still need... I need the light. Question is where is the light? You think the light would be in the greenhouse, right? Because we have the bulbs, or it's at least showing us what the bulbs are.
Looks like there could be something hiding underneath this dirt. Ah, the XBR 1000 greenhouse light. It sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned them because of
Oh.
excess radiation.
What is this?
Hey, not even Sam Spade had a spade like this. Perfect for gardening.
Oh, come on now.
Not even Sam Spade had a spade this good. Perfect for gardening.
So, can I use that on the mound of dirt?
Looks like Margaret tried to bury her mistakes. What's she trying to do out here?
Well, okay, I thought that was gonna lead to something. It did not. Like, I feel like I should be able to pick up the box, take out the light, put the light in somewhere, and then use it. But I can't. And the only thing that looks like these bulbs is the thing down in the bottom. So, I have to be missing something. Maybe there's something that I can put the the pot on and raise it up towards the light. Like this? No. So this was a cryo chamber or something. Okay. So I mean, I know I can put this in there, right?
That was a waste of time.
Okay, no, not yet. Because then we need to do three with a chemical mix. Mix the chemicals. Just looking around to make sure that there's nothing else here. And there isn't that I can see. So I'm stumped.
Something tells me no one was coming in here for cheap eye surgery.
Yeah, you said that a bajillion times. Right. Missing something. Something. What am I missing? Could it be as simple as more cushion level looking things, or is it more?
That footrest is so fancy I wouldn't dare place my feet on it. Hey, this is a fake.
How would you know? You're barely a aficionado from the things, the pictures.
This really ties the room together.
I'm like looking at anything and everything now, because there's just something that's not clicking.
It's important to have a statement-making light fixture in the entryway. It's just common sense.
There's something not clicking.
Hey, these carpets don't match these drapes. Not to my taste, but to each their own.
Alright, so we have garden shears. Alright, okay.
Safes are never safe from me.
Yep, I have no idea. So, give me a second so I'm not wandering around. The only thing you're seeing is me looking at everything, wandering around. And I'll see if I can find something. I apologize to anybody and everybody that's probably screaming at me this whole time. I have been looking at this like 50,000 times, right? Did not see this at all.
Ah, the XBR 1000 greenhouse light. This sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned them because of excess radiation.
Oh boy. Just run out real quick. Oh wait, he's immune to radiation, isn't he? I can put the pot here. I did not see that.
I need something to cut off a valerian blossom from this plant.
Well, I have it.
Well, that might come in handy. Valerian flowers, when placed in a vial and combined with alcohol, could be used to create medical ingredients.
Yep, I'm gonna head back down to the lab. Because I am not a smart man. How did I miss? I know there's probably at least one of you, if not three of you right now, that are like, it's on the wall, buddy. It was on the wall the whole time. And this is me. I wonder if I could get up there and put it, you know, the thing that looks like the light bulb. Derp. I can tell, brother. Ugh. Well, I'm getting old. My eyesight's going. Let's do some combining.
Well, yeah, that'll work.
Well, I'm almost there. I just need to add some alcohol to bring out the medicinal ability of the valerian flowers.
Dear God.
I need to place this in a chemical mixer to create medicine for Mantis.
Right, so we're going to put it in here.
Well, hell, that ought to do it. This medicine should control Mantis's pain.
Am I supposed to... Oh, he gave it to me. I was like...
Well, hell, that ought to do it. This medicine should control Mantis's pain.
Alright, so is he going to show up at the door? Where is he? Do I find him somewhere? Is he going to be... like, out here now? Where are you at, buddy? I've got a stabby for you.
I waited near the front door, ready for him to show up. But, not as ready as I should have been.
Sorry. I can't control it.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
Tell you what, give me the Tesla egg, we'll call it even. You're the one that prays, aren't you?
Yes, I am Mantis.
Okay, yeah. Now what? Is he supposed to be like the super smart guy or something? I don't know. The PI litmus test. Let's see what that is.
Praying mantis? Oh, I am losing my touch. Any PI with assault would have figured that one out.
That was Margaret's code. So she did send you. It just seems strange she took such a risk coming to see you. So she could give you the injection.
How do you know about that?
Because I was there. And she wanted you to forget everything you had done.
Yeah, well, she pretty much accomplished that.
Yeah. And here you are. Seems kind of strange.
Strange? You know what I find strange? I saw a video of Margaret torturing you.
She wasn't torturing me. She had been helping me for a very long time.
But you're a Morlock. She made you this way.
You can't blame her. I chose this path. I volunteered to take one of the greatest technological leaps of all time. Crowd technology. I was one of the founding members of the Tesla Legacy Society. Along with others, I allowed myself to die and be brought back. We dreamed of waking to a world reborn. We found ourselves worse off than before. And worst of all, we no longer were the people we had been. The cryosleep had unforeseen complications.
Well, at least cryogenics is now partially covered under major medical.
Only a few of us escaped the physical deformities from the freeze. Worse is what it did to our minds. Drove us to madness.
So how come the Tesla Society hasn't taken care of you guys? Certainly the burden shouldn't just fall on Margaret.
The Tesla Legacy Society and its creations are no more.
So what happened? I mean, I know a little of your history since Charles Johansson joined you.
Johansson. I believed in him once. He was our martyr. We carried his work to the foot of his holy cryo chamber. We knew that one day he would return to take us to this glorious future.
And he did return.
Yeah, he was now the translator. He was delusional only as the greatest zealots are. He believed he knew the will of Tesla. He was going to create a gateway, a celestial conduit between heaven and earth. He called it the immortal coil.
Catch it.
He was determined to build it at any cost. And in the end, we banished him from the society. But he didn't stay banished. Months later, he returned with a small group of men, led by the one known as Slade. They attacked the facility, sparing no one. I saw Slade himself put a gun to my wife's head while she begged for her life, and he pulled the trigger. When it was over, they removed every trace of the Tesla Legacy Society. Its files, its equipment. There was only one thing left behind.
And that was?
A key bit of information. The spirit radio frequencies. They were stored in the clouds that Charles never knew about.
And these were important.
It may be the only way to stop Charles from activating the immortal coil.
And that would be bad?
It's very bad. As in splitting the planet in two bad. I'll tell you where to find the egg. But I need you to find those frequencies first.
Before I head off to the Tesla Legacy Society, I get a call from Thompson Ald inviting me over to his house. Sounds like he's ready to talk.
Any luck locating the spirit radio?
I've got some leads, but it all seems to tie to something called the Immortal Coil.
I found something that you might find interesting. They did some experiments with interfacing brain circuitry. You might have been one of the first test subjects.
I'm sorry.
Memories are simply electronic impulses, and we are the sum of our memories. Now, on a cellular level, you're a completely different person than you were 7 years ago. But your essence is exactly the same as it was that night with Chelsea outside of the Golden Pagoda.
How do you know about Chelsea?
Well, first, and you may already know this, Chelsea is Margaret Leonard's daughter. Now, Margaret had lost her husband, and she was overwhelmed. So she put Chelsea in the care of a mutant family, the Bandos, and then tried to forget that she'd ever had a child.
That's pretty cold.
Well, it was a decision that she's regretted for decades. And years later, when she found Chelsea living at the Ritz, she rented a room so she could be close, but never revealed her true identity.
Yeah, and that's why we got abducted.
Now, Margaret was being funded by Gideon Enterprises, and an opportunistic manager named Dalton Fisk found out that Margaret's husband had stolen some very important documents.
The Tesla cache.
Dalton tried forcing Margaret into reanimating Charles, but she refused and disappeared. But then Dalton discovered that she had a daughter, and he came after her. Now, I don't know if her memory has been manipulated or if it's so painful that she can't share it, but I do know that she's left her old life behind.
So Chelsea's alive? And you know that for sure?
I do. She's my wife.
You married my girlfriend?
Mason asked me to look after her for protection. Which reminds me, I meant to get you the canister.
Whoa, wait a second. I mean, you're gonna finish this, right? There's other parts of the story?
Margaret didn't want to know where she had gone. Chelsea needed someone, and we grew quite fond of each other. We had a good life together. But you see, I'd been in love with someone who couldn't return my feelings, and so I'd come to accept my bachelorhood. But you know, somehow, marrying Chelsea just felt like the right thing to do.
Yeah, but I'm in love with Chelsea, and you're married to her. What happens next?
I'll tell you what happens now. How about we go get that cryo chamber with old Maggie's head in it?
We can't let him have it.
Oh, hold on, partner there. No need to get violent or anything. Let's just see if we can work this out, okay?
Oh, up there, is it?
You're hurt pretty bad. We've got to get you to the hospital.
No, you have to stop him. If they get inside her head, it will undo everything that Mason was fighting for.
Look, I know what they're after, and I think I can beat them to it. It's the Tesla egg, so let's just get you out of here.
Go! Go!
You're coming with me. Come on. I couldn't shake the look of fear I saw in Alt's eyes as he was lying in a pool of his own blood. Slade had blown a hole through the little man without even a second thought. Could I really have been partners with someone like that? Maybe I did change over the last 7 years, but if I did, it has to be possible to change back. I need a weapon I can use against these psychopaths. I knew my only hope was somewhere at the Tesla Institute. Slade's trumped me at every corner, but the ace may be at Tesla.
No, well, that's loading rather slow. There we go. So, wow, we just learned a lot. Chelsea was married to that one guy, forget his name. And, she has her memory erased. And she is the daughter of Margaret. And he's like, I'm sure you figured this out already. How were we supposed to figure that out? I don't know. I didn't figure that out. But now that we're at the Tesla Institute, so we can try and find something to help combat all the guys. Plus, I think we need to find the radio frequencies. I think that's why we're actually here. So, when we come back, I'm not too sure how much time we have left on this. I'm just going to assume we're pretty close to done. So when we come back, we will get started here, see what we can find. I may go back to what's her name? My brain. Ariel's path and do that and see where that goes. Plan like 15 different paths because I'm assuming since Taylor's path is at the swamp house, that's going to lead here as well. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go there and see where that one goes. Anyway, we'll figure it out when we come back. Till then, y'all take care. Of course, have a good one.